But when we sex with tease in a passionate way, love the way you touch it, a little labyrinth ways. Got the dawn fake release to relax for the days on you, mom. Hey y'all. Today's Tuesday. How y'all doing? Well, I usually go live on YouTube, so I'm going live on Facebook today. I am working on my laptop right now. I was trying to figure out how to go live on Facebook on my laptop, okay? And I thought it would be just as easy as I would go live on my phone. But it is not, believe me. Uh, they want me to download an app called Read Something. Hold on. Called Read Something. But it is. Oh my goodness. You know what? People cannot drive. People cannot drive. I can drive. But do I make mistakes? Yes. I do make mistakes. Hey y'all. Who make mistakes driving? And the ones that don't want to admit it, I don't expect for you to admit it on Facebook. I'm just saying. So I can see shit. Hey y'all. Oh my goodness. How's everybody doing? I am doing. I've been in my I'm on my computer trying to figure things out. I figured that out. Now all I have to do is actually make time to download it on my laptop and stuff like that. And then I had got this PayPal MasterCard for Facebook, right? The people want you to go through. They want you to go through too many channels just to be involved, you know. But believe me, I'm learning and I am involved. So that means it's getting done. So I did the PayPal thing with, for Facebook. And I don't know, they wanted me to download the app. I did that, and I knew that was going to happen. Well, I knew I was going to need to do that. Common sense. I did that. And I went into my device and figured it out and downloaded and set up everything that I needed to set up. Thank God I am computer literate. What the hell is doing on my shoes? Thank God that I am computer literate, that I know something about computers. I'm not computer savvy just yet, but I am computer literate. I know what to do. As far as downloading Microsoft Offices and what types to as far as how they function. You know that Microsoft comes out with something different every 6 months. If y'all you understand what I'm talking about, and if you're into your computers, y'all know what I'm talking about. They always updating something to where the outer face is looking all different, and you're looking for your icon saying, "Damn, where's stuff at?" Just take me back to college, and that one I don't want to do. I am at Walgreens, the fantastic place where I get so much help. But one thing I'm going to say about the people that work in Walgreens is that not all of them, some of them are helpful. So I went in And I asked for the manager. First, I stepped back. And this is how you get to know people, y'all. If you really, okay, if y'all having problems with no, I don't care where you're going to your child's daycare, where people having attitudes, customer service everywhere, customer service anywhere, is to find out and to realize where the main energy is coming from. Just show up there, y'all. Just show up. Whatever you might be having a problem with. Mine was at Walgreens, at the pharmacy. And so I showed up, not to show out. I showed up to use my head, my brain, to see who it was, to investigate pretty much. So it's observational learning, is what it's called. So I went there and realized, well, I sat back and I listened and I looked. And then when it was time for me to ask questions, I did. And I asked the young lady, I said, because she was really very helpful and very kind. What's her name? I can't remember her name right now. I try to make it a point for me to actually remember people's names that treat me nice, because it's not many. Um, yeah, it's not many out here, y'all. Most people be just mad at the fucking world, and they like to take it out on other people, like we're not going through anything. So I asked the young lady, who was the manager, because I told her, I said, when I come up here, it's ghetto. Girl, a young lady came to the window one day because I picked something. I didn't get my whole complete full order. So I came back around to pick the rest of it up. And she came to the window and said, "What you want? I thought you had got all your stuff." Okay. I looked at her, I said, "Young lady, go to the pharmacist, tell her my name, and then find out what else that I need. Find out what else that it might be that I need. Because I'm not going to tell my business for standing right out here." She said, "Oh, okay. All right. Mm-hmm. Okay." Behavior. You know what, y'all? Now, the behavior and respect matters so much. It's this guy. It's this guy that has been parking behind me. I don't want to smack. It's this one guy that's been, this guy, my neighbor's been parking behind me for the past 2 years. I've asked him not to do it many times. I've given him a reason. Why should I though? It's my parking space. Oh, well, can I get out? Yeah. Does it matter? It's my parking space. Space. I shouldn't have to turn all the way around in my car and stay like this. You know? I shouldn't have to do all of that in order to get out. Because I've been doing that for the past 2 years now. I've been trying to find something to where I won't lose my humbleness, where I won't lose my patience with this boy. I've tried different methods. The landlord, I've done it all. They want him gone too. So now he doesn't want to leave. He doesn't want to leave. And so what he did to me a couple of weeks ago, maybe going on 2 weeks ago, I pull up in the back where I live and I pay rent. This boy is parked behind me. There's nobody in his parking space. Yes, he does have a parking spot. And yes, they are assigned. There was nobody in his parking space. Usually he'll say, tell his company, go ahead, park behind her or anywhere else. It doesn't, oh my God, the boy is so disrespectful. Respect matters so much. Y'all need to understand that respect goes a long way. I have no nice words to say for him whatsoever. So I see him parked behind me and I couldn't believe it. I'm tired. I'm fed up with it. So I started screaming, motherfucker, get out my way. So I done lost it. I done lost it. And this is when people call us angry black women. Oh, ain't that a bitch? No, this nigga been disrespecting me for over 2 years. I've been asking him to politely get up out my way. So I call and I'm saying, hey, don't call my phone with all of that, because he had already heard me hollering on the outside. Look, this boy has been disrespectful to me. He is in my way. He's in my space. But he getting mad. But he's getting mad. He's saying, well, he said to me, well, I just pulled right there just for a minute because I was getting ready to leave. Mind you, when I first called him, he says I was asleep. You know what? We all get tired. We are the blood of God. Okay? The blood of God. And then the other blood comes from our parents. Okay? We have to try to manage that and work it out the best way that we can, because people on this earth will cause you to lose your sanity. People will cause you to lose everything that you own, your mind, if you let them. You have to look at human beings as if they are just built for that. And manage it, though. Manage it. We all have to manage what's inside of us. All good is not going to happen. All evil should never happen. All good should never happen either. What I'm saying is that I tried to manage it. But me, I am tired. I'm tired, So when he said that to me, don't call my, oh Lord. I said, you know what? I said, I tell you what. I said, I be in pain. Stay out of my way. Just stay out of my way. Can't take it no more. And then he says, oh, I see mental health is real. I said, yeah, motherfucker, it is real. Why would you want to test the shit? I mean, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. That's when you just walk away. So the people that own the place, I know they want him gone, because he doesn't pay. Look, people like that, they don't care about themselves. If they acting as if they don't care about anybody on this earth, believe me, they don't give a damn about themselves either. I'm just saying they don't. I'll be right back, y'all. Okay. So, damn, I got 50 cents too. Okay. So, what I'm saying is that I've been managing this disrespect for I don't know how long. If it's not one person that's going to try you, it's going to always be somebody else. So when we collect the strength of just evil, that's when people can't take it no more, literally can't take it no more, and then they go out and they kill other folks. Or either they kill everybody in their house. Or either they kill themselves. Yeah, the shit ain't worth it. But we need to learn how to manage it. How to manage the love in us, how to manage the hate in us as well. Because when we are when we're too loving and too kind, people see something definitely wrong with that one. Okay. People say, oh, well, what's wrong with her? What's wrong with him? I've asked people that I've actually had people to ask me, why was I so happy? Wow. Really? Why I'm so happy? I told this one lady, I told this one white lady, I said, I'm so happy because I'm able to walk, talk, feel, smell. I have those abilities. I said, everybody doesn't have that. She said, oh, well, I've never thought about that. I said, well, if you lose it, don't wait until you lose it to think about it, to appreciate it. Okay, I said, and then the white guy. Look, I'm in Waukesha. They attack me whenever I go out there. Thank you, Bridget. You have a good day, honey. She don't like me because I reported her a while ago, but I was wrong. That the bullshit was really, really getting to me. As far as people getting in my business and the same thing that I'm talking about right now. Actually, managing the stress. I was going through something with another pharmacist. I thought she was on the same bullshit, and so I blew up at her and I reported her ass. Well, really, she was just trying to help me. That was a long time ago. I made that fucked up mistake, and I apologize, bitch. If you still mad right now, fuck you. That's how I feel. Shit, because it ain't too many motherfuckers that's gonna give a damn. That's gonna actually even apologize. I come from the blood of a person that don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Okay. And when you come from parents like that, I'm gonna tell you exactly how the fuck it is. If you come from parents that's walking around on this earth right now to this day, ain't never gave a fuck about a motherfucker that ain't did nothing to them, but still smiling in people's faces and putting knives in their backs and shit, it's gonna be hard for you to be a good person. It's gonna be hard because of the blood that you come from. The womb that you come from. You don't have to know that person. You don't have to they didn't have to raise you. They didn't have to do none of that. They didn't have to have raised you. My daughter, she acts just like her father. He ain't never been around that girl. Ever. He's one of the crummiest motherfuckers that ever walked this earth. Okay? One of the crummiest, demonic motherfuckers. Okay? But, and she has a hard time being good. It is what it is. The apple just did not fall too far away from the tree on a lot of things. Okay? The apple just didn't fall too far away from the tree when it comes to a lot of things. Me, I was lucky. I tried being bad, okay? Because my mother would tell me, why you so stupid? Why don't you steal when you have a chance? Steal. Like literally take somebody's money when you have a chance. What kind of shit is that to tell any goddamn body? You just, that shit that you just don't do. See, that's how my brain works. How her brain works is that you get a motherfucker while they slipping. You wait on it, actually. See, fuck that. No, I'm not doing shit like that. I have done some dirty, low down shit in life. But am I gonna keep on doing it? Hell no, I'm not gonna keep doing it. I'm not gonna keep doing it because it's not me. When you do something low down and dirty, dirty, you know, it's supposed to bother you. It's supposed to bother you, okay? It's supposed to bother you to the point of that you can't sleep. When you start doing low down and dirty shit to people and it doesn't bother you, believe me, you was a dirty motherfucker when it doesn't bother you. When you able to sleep knowing that you done killed the baby, you know, that knowing that you done killed an innocent person or took their last money because you's a greedy motherfucker. You are the straight, you done went to straight one bloodline, and that's the devil's, okay? That's just how you are. While your ass sleep, after you woke. Once you wake up. Okay? So, energy and all that shit. Pay attention, y'all. Pay attention as far as how we need to manage it. Manage our stress, manage our depressions. You know, when we get depressed, look, everything is not going to be hunky-dory. It's just not going to be like that. So, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do when depression comes knocking at our door? Just do, try to find something. Not somebody, but something. Okay? Something that can't hurt you. Because people can hurt you. Okay? Believe me. When you down and you need help, you better believe you're gonna find out who the hell your friend. You're gonna find out who the hell actually likes your ass. Now, one thing with the white folks is that when COVID hit and they ass had caught COVID-19, believe me, their neighbors, Jane and Susie and all them motherfuckers and Bob, them motherfuckers said, fuck you, bitch, die. But stay over there and die. Don't come the fuck over here. Us, we got down and we prayed for one another. We prayed. You understand me? We prayed for our brothers and our sisters. Where's that energy at? Now, I made a point just to say this. We all supposed to come from the highest, okay? But I'm just saying, when we're all supposed to come from the highest, and we do. But do we manage that shit? We have to actually, look, a lot of people don't believe in God. Drink who on camera? Oh, thank you. Hey, John. How you doing today? How you doing today? Is everything good? You and the family? I always include people's family because, hey, that's what people are usually most closest to as a family, or either people that's like their bloodline, you know. So, what I'm talking about is energy and managing your stress, managing who you are. Like, actually, people need to find that out. People need to find out who they are and stop fucking around in other folks' business. Leave other folks alone. And believe me, you're going to see you're going to see how important your life really could be. And like I was saying, as far as when it comes to friendship and seeing who gonna like you when you down, you gonna know. You gonna know, okay? You gonna know who gonna want to fuck with you or not. Now, I have one person that actually fuck with me, deal with me while out, since I've been unemployed and this and that. Now, Robert is the only man that actually, pretty much dealt with me and helped me out. Now I appreciate that man to the utmost. Because without that brother, I would have hit lots of hard times. Okay, you figure out who don't like you, who's not for you. When you down, when you lost a job, when you got sick, lost a loved one, you're gonna realize who's really for you. It's not about a person jumping up to run to your aid to be around you. It's about them needing you. It's about you, getting some type of service from that person when they need you. Not you being in their face, because everybody don't need to be in my face. I don't want nobody in my face, actually. When Booby get too close, sometimes I'll be like, girl, get back something, But I'm just saying, you're going to find out who's for you. And it's okay when you find out. It's better than okay. Get them out the way now. Get people the hell about your way now. Because it might end up going a whole different type of way. It might end up going like this. Okay, you win a damn lottery first, and then you still got that crummy motherfucker around you. that still has not had the chance to show like colors that they don't like you. Oh my God. I had lost a person, a very good friend of mine of 18 years, about 5 years ago, going on 5 years now. It hurted so bad, y'all. It hurted so bad. And, I didn't have anybody to talk to. Nobody. There was nothing around me but hate. Nothing but hate. So, I went into a deep depression. And I tell you, the people that don't like you. It was, a friend of mine that I had in my life for over 20-something years. 30-something years, actually. Yep, longer than that. I found out exactly how he felt when actually it was my ex-boyfriend of 18 years had passed away. And I reach out, to just want to talk to one of my supposed to be best friends. To have a best friend does not mean that you're going to be up under somebody or either on the phone with them daily. And that's not a friend. That I don't know what that is. It sounds like a nuisance, but and actually I remember him saying something like he didn't care about this person anyways. What about me? What about me? I found out that this man was jealous of me and this man. I found out that this man really didn't even have my best interests at hand. So, wow. I'm just saying, when you need, okay? He was there for me when I needed him for myself, but he wasn't there. And actually, I needed him for myself this time. But because it was a man I was grieving over, he didn't want to fuck with me. Understood? That's not a real friend. The fuck, that's still me at the end of the day. That's me. There ain't nobody else hurting but me. And so you should have cared about my feelings. So that friendship, gone. And it really was not ever even a friendship. So, I'm good solo, okay? Because I tell you, I can feel, I have that empath, to where you feel people's energy before they show you anything. And sometimes I'm quick to act off of it. I wasn't quick enough years ago. But now, since I've been since I've been gotten wiser in the streets, I know to react. I'm acting beforehand. I'm not going to give a motherfucker time or a chance to put some knives in my back. I don't care from mama, brother, sister, because they going to show you that they don't like your ass when you need them. Hell, mites and the parasites was all in my home. Motherfuckers got in my skin about over 4 years ago. I told my mother, I said, they got stuff over there, What stuff? Because you can't come over here. You know what? You're going to find out. Look, y'all, when a person tells you that they don't like you, I don't care, like I said, from mother, brother, sister, friend that you've been knowing for 30, 40 years, when they show you that they don't like your ass, take it and run. Stay away, okay? Stay away, because what God is going to show you is that you are stronger, so much stronger than what you give yourself credit for. You don't know how your body is going to show up and show out on that test until you test it out. You have to test it out first, and you will succeed. A test is meant to be taken, not to be withdrawn. You take that test. If you score a 50, you still took it. You can take it again. And believe me, tests are meant to pass. That's one thing I've gotten to the point of my life to where it's like, okay, good example, that PayPal today with the MasterCard, they had me set up. I'm not going to say they didn't have me doing anything, the instructions. The instructions were common sense, and I thank God for common sense, okay? I had to download, it was actually a PayPal credit card, and then I have a PayPal credit card. Wow. I have a prepaid PayPal credit card, and then I have a PayPal account card application coming in the mail. Now, how was I really supposed to know that it was 2 PayPal accounts and I'm new to this? I read, number one. I followed my instructions. I sat back and I said, okay, then there's a number here for a reason for me to call it. Even though when I called it, the lady picks the phone up. She was talking very fast and she had an accent. So that meant she wasn't trying to help me. And I said, hey, can you please slow down? She got a little attitude. So I'm like, okay. So I'm making her feel as if she's helping me. I'm making her feel as if, I don't know what kind of day she had, but I know what I need up out of this chick, okay? I need some help. So I'm making her feel good about her job. I said, you know what? I really appreciate you and your time. You helping me. And she calmed down a little bit. She calmed down. And she repeated herself to help me out so I can understand her. And I can tell that her anxiety was hitting 10. She gave me the information I needed halfway. The rest was for me to figure out, even though she could have given it to me. So I had to let this chick up off the phone. I thanked her anyways. And I set everything up. There was a whole different number. I came back. My card was still decline. What the hell am I doing? I called them. I called the credit card people. They said, oh, you have the wrong number here. You called this card. I called the card number. They said, oh, you don't have anything on this card. I said, look, I just did this, okay? I just put money on this card. They said, call this number. So I called the other number. I felt like crying, y'all. And I said, you know what? Lord, give me patience because they don't want to help me. So let me help myself. I said, I'm not calling anybody else. I sat there. I figured it out. And then my payment went through. There you go. A test is meant to be taken. Okay. I passed that test. Why? It's because I had patience. I had patience and determination. I was determined to get that shit right. Just like I was determined to learn how to tie my shoes. That was a test too. Everything to learning how to walk is a test as well. Y'all, we need to start looking at our lives as if it is a test. And when you do things wrong, it's supposed to bother you. It's a test. I'm just saying. I feel like it is a test. Okay, are you going to learn from it? Life is a test, and it's a testimony. Okay, it's a testimony to make it through. Okay, what I'm going to do is go in here and I'm going to go in here and get me some hair products for my hair. And I will see y'all in a couple of hours. I'm coming back to do my hair berry burgundy. I don't know about this honey blonde. I just don't know about the honey blonde. To me, it makes me look older. And I'm not trying to do older right now. You know, it is what it is. I thank God for my wisdom, but I'm not trying to look older. All right, y'all. Thank you for watching me, John. I don't see anybody else because it's limited on my screen. So y'all have a good night. No, I will be returning soon. That's right.